Hi there. On today's video, I'd like to show you how to upload your mobile directory from a spreadsheet using our new feature, API and templates. And by the way, this is a good example on how you would dynamically generate mobile pages from a spreadsheet or via the API, such as if you're trying to create a lot of similar pages that are landing pages for ads or even simple sites. So let's get started. So first, you would need to go to your account dashboard and click on API and templates. And in this case, I'm going to upload the mobile directory from scratch. And the first thing you would need to do is create your data container. A data container is basically a set of fields that need to go on a particular page. So let's just say if your page contains the information such as the phone number, images, text, things like that, you would need to list those pieces of information as fields within your data container. So let's create a new container and call it a container B. And next step is we need to add items into this container. Edit fields, not items, fields. So let's click on create new to add a field. And by the way, you already have a few fields that are automatically added, such as the location set and the URL, and I will go over that later. So create new. In our pages for the listings, we will need to display the header image. So let's call this field main image URL. And we have a type called image file URL. This type is used anytime you need to use the image URL as as your data field. So next field is going to be phone, and we'll use that for the tap to call button and for the text that goes on the tap to call button. Let's call it as make the type string. By the way, these types are a little bit technical, so if you need to know what they mean and which type you need to select for each particular field, click on this question mark and you'll see the explanation here. So the types are integer, which is a whole number, double, which is a number with a decimal, some decimals such as currency, for example. String, every time you have a piece of text such as a description, name, phone number, etc., use the string type. Okay, next field is going to be description, which would be a description for that business. Again, this is a string. On our pages, I'd like to display some coupons. So let's create a field called coupon image URL, which would be the image URL included in a coupon. Next, coupon offer. This is a piece of text that would go into the header of the coupon. And coupon offer description, which is the description of the offer. So next field is going to be contact email. On the pages, I would like to include the form, and this field will define which email address that form is going to be emailed to when the form is submitted. Let's see, next one, SEO title. This would be the title tag for the pages. And I think this is it. I think this is all we need for this demo purposes. All right, great. So again, the container defines which pieces of information can go on the mobile pages that we automatically generate via the API or from a spreadsheet. Next thing I'm going to do is upload a few location sets. So location set is a set of location items that belong to a business. So let's just say you have a pizza place and it has one location, maybe a couple of locations. You would need to add those locations in the location set and then assign that location set to that listing. And this is how this business is going to be found in the mobile directory searches. So let's do that. We are going to upload the location set information from a spreadsheet. So we're going to click upload data from a spreadsheet. And the first thing you need to do is click on download a blank Excel template. So this will give you an Excel template that has all the columns that you need to include in your upload in the location spreadsheet that you're going to upload. In this case, to make this video a little bit go a little bit quicker, I already added a few location sets into a spreadsheet so that I don't have to type it as we go in the video. But let me explain what some of this means. Let's see. So location set name. Location set name needs to be unique within all your locations within your account. In other words, you cannot have two locations with the same name. It needs to be unique. Domain is the domain that location is going to be assigned to. So in this case, we are uploading the locations for the domain that is on GoLocal demo.mobi, which is this mobile directory demo that we're using. So the full domain of the listing that location set is going to go to is going to be, in this case, bobpizza7.golocaldemo.mobi. We don't have to specify the full domain, just specify the part of the subdomain that is before the first dot. And to keep track of the location sets and which domain they belong to, what I usually do is name them the same, so that when I'm looking at a location set in the admin section, I know exactly which domain or which website it belongs to. Account type. In this case, we don't have the accounts or the websites created for these locations yet. So what our system is going to try to do is going to look for this domain. And if it doesn't find it, it will try to create an account with that domain. And it will create an account with this account type. So if you want it to be a website, for instance, you need to specify a different account type name. To get the names for your account types, what you need to do is, let's close that, click on accounts, and here, plan type, here you have all the available account types within your premium account. All right. And, you know, the other fields here specify the information about these location items. So, title, store number, phone number, description, and things like that. If your location set for a certain business has multiple locations, multiple stores, then what you need to do is add a second line here with the same location set name, the same domain, and include different information that, you know, is relevant to that second location. So it will be a different phone number, description, address, and stuff like that. The last two columns in this spreadsheet are latitude and longitude. So you don't need to fill out those columns. Our platform will contact a map server and look up the latitude and longitude for these addresses. However, in certain countries, or maybe if the address is new, hasn't really showed up on the map server yet, our map server may not be able to find it. And what's going to happen in this case is during the upload, the platform is going to show you an error message saying, hey, we couldn't find the exact location for this address. So go find the latitude and longitude and type it in manually. Okay, so this is it, and let's go ahead and upload the location sets. Go back to dashboard, API and templates, location sets, upload data from a spreadsheet, choose file, and all right, great. So now, as you can see under location set tab here, we see these locations that we just added. So great. The next thing we're going to do is create a page template, and let's call it template B. Let's pick the container B that we just created. So this will tell the template to use the fields from the container B. Click on edit. Okay, so this looks just like our regular website builder, except for in the widgets you can either type the information or you can link it to your data container fields. For example, let's add an image. You can either upload an actual image here if you want, or you can click on this icon here and select the image from the field. So this image will come from the main image URL column in our Excel spreadsheet. So then let's add a link button and link it to the phone number. Okay. And make it a tap to call, again linking to the phone number field. Okay, so I immediately want to make it look more like a button. So let me and let's get rid of this error. Great. So next thing is let's add the geolocation widget, call it Find Us, and connect it to the location set. Here you can specify how many locations you'd like to display, if it's more than one. And then let's add a coupon. And the header would need to display the coupon offer that is coming from the coupon offer column in the spreadsheet. The image is going to be the coupon main URL. Offer description, this would be, let's see, coupon offer description. This will come from the coupon offer description column. And let's see, we can also connect it to location setting, or in this case, let's make it simple and not display the redeem button. Let's add this coupon to the page. See, I'd like to also add the description of the business. Description. And let's center it and make it bigger. And by the way, you can type here, so if there's any hard-coded text you'd like to include, please do so. And let's drag this somewhere above the link button. And the last widget I'd like to add is the form. So this form, let's leave everything default as is. I'd like to connect this to the contact email, so that when this form is filled out, then this person listed, this email address listed in the contact email column is going to get the notification. All right, so this is it. Click Save. This is it as far as adding the widgets. Let's click on Settings, and I'd like to populate the page title with the information included in the SEO title column. So, okay. So I'm not going to go through the trouble of changing any styles, but as you can see, you have your regular style settings window where you can add your backgrounds, change colors and things like that, or you could do that by hitting the style link at the top. All right, so this is our template is ready. And by the way, you can upload to multiple templates at the same time, and you can copy templates as well. So say you have a couple of templates that are similar, but maybe one is red, the other is blue. All you got to do is click on copy, and it will copy the template, and then you can change, the background color or any other minor changes. And finally, let's upload the items from the spreadsheet. So I'm going to find this container, which we are going to use, container B, upload data from a spreadsheet, click on that. And again, what we need to do is get a template for your Excel file. Click on that link, and it's going to download a blank Excel spreadsheet that has all the columns that you're going to need to populate to upload your data. So again, to save time for this video, I've already had that done. So let me go over what I'm doing here. So item name, again, this needs to be a unique item name within that data container. So since my page URL is going to be bobpizza7 the full domain name, I just named the data item with the same name so I know what it's about. Page URL, this needs to be the full URL of the page that needs to be created for this data item. So it needs to be the full URL, including the full domain, / and then the name of the page. So even if it's one page that you're adding to a blank site, you still need to include that / home or index or something, name it something. Template name, okay, we are using template B. So let's change that. Account type, accounts have already been created in the previous step when we added the location sets. So let's verify that. I go to accounts, and here they are. If I click on use this account, I see that no pages have been added to this account just yet. Page count 0, which is correct. That's what we want. Okay. Business category. So every listing in the directory can belong to multiple categories. You can specify multiple categories in this business category column, separate them with this weird character. I don't even know what it's called, but it's this vertical line. So if our platform finds the category with that name, it's going to assign it to this business. If it doesn't find it, then it will create that category and then assign it to the business. So company name, that's pretty straightforward. Search tags. In the mobile directory, on the search widget here, your visitors could type different keywords to look up businesses or deals. So you need to assign those keywords to the businesses in order for them to be found. And you would separate them by comma. Main image URL, this is the URL of the main image. Of course, you cannot upload an image with the Excel spreadsheet. It needs to be added separately. So the best way to do that is upload them separately. You could, Google Drive or some other image storing place. If these are images that are shared between multiple accounts, such as icons, you can also use this new feature that we have, which is your image library. And here you can upload images such as backgrounds, icons, buttons that you need to be accessible from every single website or account that you have on your platform. So, but that would not be a good place for things like logos or images that belong to a certain business only. Okay. Phone number, This is the phone number for the business description, coupon image URL, coupon offer. This is the header text for the coupon, description, contact email address. This is where the contact form is going to be emailed to. So on this page is going to be emailed to this address. On this page is going to be emailed to multiple addresses separated by comma. Our SEO title, and then finally location set. So in the previous step we've uploaded these three location sets, and here we are assigning these location sets to these accounts, to this website. All right, so let's go ahead and upload our items. Let's go to container B, upload data from a spreadsheet, choose file, save. So great, we don't have any errors. Our data is good. And if we click on show items, we see that we've just added 3 items into the data container. So by the way, you can make changes directly here. So show data. So if the phone number changed, you can change it here. You can also add a new item directly from this interface instead of uploading it from a spreadsheet. And the final step is to generate the pages. So when you upload the items, it does not automatically generate pages. You need to hit on this generate item pages link. And it's going to start a job of creating the pages. So you can go to job status. And in this case, it's already has created the pages. So let's go and check. Let's go to accounts and click on OK. And what we should see here is one page, edit, and here it is. So let's open that page in a separate browser. And looks good. So we've got our main image URL, the business description, the tab to call, the geolocation widget, and let's see, and the coupon. So it looks good. And finally, let's go and test it on the mobile directory itself. So if I'm searching for barbecue, which is one of the keywords that we've used, the search keywords here for one of these businesses, as well as the name, because the search will look for the company name as well. So it should find it. Let's go ahead and type it, barbecue, search, and here it is. So you can click on that, and that's going to take us to the landing page that we have just generated from the spreadsheet for this Best Barbecue listing. So this is it, and this is how you upload your listings from a spreadsheet. And this is also a good example of using our API and templates feature to load any pages that don't necessarily need manual work, such as if you have a lot of landing pages that follow the same format pretty much. You can create a template for that and then load the data from a spreadsheet, or call our API to do the same thing. So, all right, well, thank you for listening.